Hello people who cannot sit at home, thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a pretty fast quick fire video of 10 of the best indoor activities you can do in the Toronto area. And some of them are slightly outside of Toronto, but very slightly. So first I want to talk to you about zero latency. We've been there just recently and we had so much fun. These guys are essentially, it's a huge space that you can roam around. It's the only one of its kind in Toronto as I understand. And it's a virtual reality space. So you come in and you get outfitted with all of these, virtual reality tools such as goggles, and off you go fighting the bad guys. We selected zombies that over here you can sort of see how we're walking through. And not only were we fighting zombies, we were also kind of put through the space. Like for example, we were on the top of the building and we needed to kind of cross the little tiny bridge. You definitely see that this is not this is not reality, but it's still kind of nerve-wracking. It's still pretty exhilarating. We definitely had so much fun. You can rent this space for up to 8 people. You can also do it so that you have like 2 teams. It's great if you, by the way, have like a birthday or some kind of celebration, but it doesn't need to be. You can go there anytime. The price is, I think it's about, for half an hour, which is usually one of the experiences, about half an hour, it's $49, but they also have some really great deals. I am gonna link down below their website, so check them out. The guys that were working there were so awesome. They helped us so much, and they're also with you through the whole experience. So if you get stuck at any point, they will tell you what to do. And at the end of the game, you get a score to see basically how many of the bad guys you have destroyed. I was actually not that great at it, but it is what it is. And over here are different games that you can try. They also have like a really cool deserted island game that I want to try next time I'm there. The second indoor really fun place I want to recommend to you is Badminton Academy. They actually have 2 locations, one in North York, one in Etobicoke. And the thing about them is that you can rent a court and play badminton. I don't know about you, but it was so much fun because it's in the middle of the winter right now. All I want to do is just be outside and just kind of play. So here's us enjoying it. You do need to bring your own rackets. I think you can rent rackets from them if you want to, but I think it's like about $7 per person. So if you do have your own badminton rackets, bring it in and enjoy an hour of fun. For an hour, it cost us, I think, $35 for 2 people, so I think very reasonable. Over here, I'm just looking at the feathery, what are they called? Birdies? Yes, birdies. But we had our own, so bring your own birdie as well. Number 2 is Arcadia Earth. This is a fairly new experience. This is downtown Toronto. It opened inside the Well. Well is actually a really cool mall. If you haven't been, you also need to check it out. So I was there for the opening party of this experience. This is another virtual reality experience, but I feel like it definitely has a virtual reality element over here. So if you want to, you can sign out a tablet and kind of play around with it and see all of the virtual reality things that you can find. You can also use your phone, but my phone for some reason was not working. I don't know, I think I needed to do an update. I didn't want to do that, so I just used the tablet, which actually turned out to be a lot of fun because it's like larger, so you see things better. And the whole point of Arcadia Earth is really just getting you to think about the health of our environment, really, all of the damage that we humans do to it. And it's like over here, for example, is a whole throne made out of old computers. And over here is a really gorgeous room. It's all about the smell, and you get to see the butterflies. Again, it talks about the importance of butterflies for the environment, and you can also smell things in there, which is so cool. Like, for example, evening storm. It's just a beautiful place for you to get in touch with nature and think about all the ways that we can preserve it and do better for the next generation. I wanted to tell you about my new Weekend Getaways road trip journal. This just recently came out on Amazon. It's one of my books. It's all about weekend getaways, and I'm gonna link all of the information down below. And I also have, of course, my regular Ontario road trip journal, which is the spring and summer for daytime tripping. and my fall winter if you would like to go on a day trip in fall or winter. And over here you can smell some summer blooms. It's just, I love how they kind of incorporated sensory with virtual reality with pretty much art, because you have all of these beautiful sculptures all around you. And at the end of the experience, you get to see your footprint, your carbon footprint, and kind of see how good or bad you are to the environment, and think about different ways you can improve. And another thing at the very end of the experience, it's a virtual kind of reality experience. You put on the goggles and you're kind of placed inside. I don't want to tell you where you're placed inside. Yeah, let it be a surprise for you. It's a lot of fun. Definitely don't miss it. And so yeah, Arcadia Earth, I think the price of it was around $40. Check it online. I'm going to link down below. And I highly recommend it. It was a great experience. Next up, we have OHYO, I don't know if I'm saying it right. It is in North York. I'm gonna leave down the address below, and yeah, it's beautiful. Fairly newly opened, I think about maybe a year ago, and essentially it's a claw machine game place. It has so many varieties of different toys that you can select, that you can try to claw your way out. The prices of it, I think it was about $20 for roughly 20 tokens, and you need from 3 to 4 tokens for each of the toys. So anyway, 20 bucks gets you maybe 4 attempts to get the toy that you want, which, you know, hopefully you're good at it. But regardless, it was a lot of fun to look around and select the toys that we want. My tip, really the only tip, not that I'm any good at it, though I did win that lobster over there. My tip is to not go too far. Like right now, I'm actually very far. That's not good. You need to be closer so that there's less opportunity. See how it just like, yeah, didn't happen. You need to be closer to the hole so that it has less opportunity to fall down back to where it was located. I don't know if I'm explaining myself. So basically, don't go too far. Just take something that's very close, and you will probably have good luck. Yeah, I did not have good luck there. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. Definitely one of those places to check out on a rainy day. They have different, like, they even have smaller toys. You don't need to spend 4 credits. It can be like, I think, as low as 2 credits. It's great. True North Climbing. This is for the people who would like to do some climbing. Again, one of those places that I kind of never thought about, but when I went there, I loved it so much. So over there, those things are, it's automated rappelling, I think it's called. You just hook yourself in and it's so safe. You just go up and then you kind of let go if you want to go down. The entry fee is $20 only. Just check out online in case it changed, for an hour. But trust me, you do not need more than an hour if you're a beginner, because you will get a little bit tired. Like my hands were shaking. It's amazing, amazing fun. You have to do it if you're into that kind of stuff. Number 6 is Sky Zone Trampoline. I don't have any footage from there because I just didn't film the last time I was there. I go maybe once every 2 or 3 years and I love it. They have, I think they have about 5 different locations in the GTA. I usually go to the Vaughan location over here, this one. And essentially it's a trampoline park. You don't need to be good at it. You just need to be fairly okay to be bouncing up and down, and after a while it feels interesting, let me just tell you that. If you've never done trampolining, take it easy. Like don't go very crazy on the trampolines, because it is pretty physical, but it's also a great exercise, and the price is about $30 per person if you want to go for like an hour and a half, or if you want to do all day, it's $40. Now, I also want to include a couple of spas. So this is Seoul Zimzilbang Spa. It's located in North York. It is only $30 and it is actually pretty good spa for a fairly kind of low budget price. You don't need to pre-book, you just show up. Usually I would suggest show up in the morning because there's less people. What they give you is a uniform. In the beginning, you are split into male and female. and in there you have your jacuzzi, you have your cold dip, and you have and you have a steam room. In this area you do need to be naked because it's all females, but once you go outside into the common area, you put on your uniform, and in here you are joined together. There's a bit of a restaurant. If you want to have a ramen over there, you can have a ramen soup over there. And then you go into this area over here. So this has 7 different saunas. 6 of them are really hot, over 42 degrees Celsius. All of the explanations are there. And one of them is just a cold room. Now, what I loved about it is that each room, like for example over here, this is like the floor is salt. So you have the steam of the salt, you know, kind of healing you. Each room has different stones, you know, has jade, amethyst, things like that. It's really pretty. So over here is the ice room with a huge chunk of ice. This is actually not that cold of a room. It was a very pleasant room to be in after, especially the 42 degrees room over there. And if you are really adventurous, there's a sauna that is 105 degrees Celsius. It is insanely hot. I do not suggest you sit there for a long amount of time, only a couple of minutes to start with. It is so hot. And over here is like beautiful crystals. Like, I really like the decor of the rooms of the spa. But if you would like to go for more of a fancier, higher end spa, you need to check out Go Place. It's it's also a Korean spa with a very similar concept. They have, gosh, I don't even know how many saunas and locations they have, but it is an old movie theater. It is gorgeous. Like, all of the interior design is beautiful. They have those red light chairs over there. You can chill anywhere on the couches over there. They have a gorgeous ice room. It's just more aesthetically beautiful. It's fairly new as well. I want to say maybe 4 years that it's been open. Here's a list of all of the jacuzzis, saunas, and the resting areas that they have. So as you can see, tons of places. Same thing for these guys. Go here only very, very early in the morning so that you have less people. The price per person, I think it's somewhere around $70, but then you have your tip and then you have your HST. So I would budget roughly $100. And if you would like to go into the restaurant, which by the way, they had an amazing restaurant. They had some great sushi in there and bubble tea. It was actually really great. So, and they even had oysters over there. Definitely budget a little more because, of course, for food you have to pay more. So number 9 activity that you need to check out and do is indoor pool, and this is through Swimply. If you've been following me, you probably have heard about this before. Here is us in one of the Swimplys. We have checked out. There are only 3 indoor pools currently in the GTA area. This one is in Hamilton, and we've also been to the one in King City. We love the King City. It's a little bit bigger. This one is lovely, but it's a smaller pool. So this is more for like 2-3 people, 4 people tops. The thing what I like about Swimply is that, well, yeah, you get to rent people's pools and it's private. It's just for you. This area had also like a little nice nook. Over here I want to show you quickly how you do it. It's essentially Airbnb system in a similar way. So you put your search in, put your dates, and you rent the pools by the hour. And obviously you can also rent pools in the summertime. So if you're watching this video in the summertime, you can definitely rent far more pools in the summertime than in the wintertime over here in Toronto. And another thing, amazing thing about Swimply is that using my link, I'm going to link it down below, you're going to get $50 credit if you're a new to Swimply user, first time user, and I'm also going to get a $50 credit. So we're kind of helping each other, win-win situation. So definitely use it if you want to check out one of those pools. And here's the pool that we were at in King City. It was definitely on a larger side. This was perfect. I think there was like 6 of us. It was really perfect. So the last place, definitely not the least, that I want to talk to you about is YMCA. Did you know that YMCA offers 7-day free trial passes? You just go on their website. I'm going to link it down below. And over here, we're checking out David Braley Vaughan Center. That is fairly newly opened. It has beautiful pool, has a number of classes including yoga and just a lot of course, fitness equipment. And it's an amazing deal that you can test it out, check it out for absolutely free for 7 days. So I hope you enjoyed all of these indoor activities. Let me know if you know any more cool activities that are indoors that I should check out. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you next time. Bye.